state of the industry right now is it's a pretty interesting time coming out of the financial crisis. I think many companies are still struggling to see the sort of economic recovery that many of us had hoped for early on. Challenged geographically, the U.S. doing fairly well, but still relatively slow growth. Europe is having its challenges, and the emerging market has slowed the pace a bit. So the recovery has been more of a challenge. But what we are seeing that is a new or different trend, particularly on the supply chain side, is a new sort of normal. One big area of focus for us is around the potential for manufacturing resurgence. I think that's driven by a number of different factors, but probably the biggest story is the energy story, and particularly shale gas in North America, which we believe is game-changing for U.S. manufacturing. But there are other changes that present actually opportunities for North American manufacturing around supply chain diversification, manufacturing closer to the customer, and trying to respond to higher costs of transportation and leaner, shorter lead times in the supply chain. So, the upside, particularly in North America, is there are a number of factors that we haven't seen for several decades. The new norm for us is, the changing dynamics around uncertainty in the marketplace. Again, post-crisis, companies are challenged with the mini cycles, less visibility in terms of being able to budget and forecast, and the uncertainty that's created by the global market dynamics really puts a lot of pressure on companies in terms of making long-term investment decisions and understanding the risks in those decisions, because the cycles are just much shorter and the uncertainty is much greater.